90-90 is a very common position to train internal rotation of the hip, yet it's even more common that beginners can't even sit upright in 90-90 and just feel compression in the rib cage. Most people will also experience a side-to-side difference. Now, in order to address this, we need to look at the interactions between the femur, the pelvis, and the spine in the frontal and transverse planes. When you run out of internal rotation, the pelvis will hike up as a whole, and the rib cage will laterally flex to that side in order to stay upright. Training internal rotation in half kneeling can be a more effective strategy to find a good stretch in the hip rotators without the jamming sensation in the ribs. Make sure there's a heavy object blocking the foot to allow the pelvis to rotate over top. We want to keep a slight anterior pelvic tilt and make sure we aren't squeezing the glutes to allow these tissues to experience a lengthening effect. Another overlooked aspect to consider is training side bending away from the restricted side to decrease the pelvic hike from top down. It helps to train this with legs spread and an extended hip to free up an adductor and hip flexor muscle called the pectineus. When this muscle is restricted, 90-90 tends to feel pretty uncomfortable and sometimes pinchy in the groin. The adductors share an interesting relationship with the obliques, as a strong contraction of the contralateral oblique will cause relaxation in the opposing adductor when stretched. We have a few options. We can use load overhead and side bend for reps, or 5 to 10 second isometric holds where we reach and crunch down, then reset and repeat for 3 to 5 times. You may notice the ability to shimmy the feet out wider with each contraction. So there you have it. Try these two exercises back to back for 2 to 3 sets and retest your 90-90 position afterwards. They both have proved highly beneficial for myself as well.